Hi guys, it's John here. Just give you an update on my box. It's a hot solar heater. Okay, what I first did is that I did some research on YouTube and for hot air solar heaters. Okay, and I got some information off of there, and I thought I'd set about designing my own box. And as you can see here, this one is 1 meter by 2 meters, and it's 150 millimeters in depth, so 6 inches basically, and reinforced all the corners using wooden blocks, and they're 50 millimeters by 50 millimeters. Screwed all the corners in nice and strong, so it's nice and sturdy. I put three strengthening bars in across, one in the middle and two at the ends, as you can see inside the box there, and then insulated it using 50 millimeter insulation boards. Okay, and you can buy all that from any hardware store. Okay, the idea of using the insulation boards is to maintain the heat that's inside the box. Okay, now before you actually fit all the insulation board, you need to fit in 4 angle brackets, and I fitted mine before fitting all the insulation board. Okay, and they're to hold 10 millimeter bolts, anchoring it to the wall. Right, so what we got here, we got I managed to buy 2 lengths of 3 meters by 900 millimeter corrugated steel sheets, and I've cut them down to size. They're just under 2 meters in length, and the idea of that is to allow room for the for one fan and the vent. Okay, so once you've drilled in your holes, okay, you want to leave about an inch either side of the corners, okay, allowing the 4-inch holes. Okay, now I cut another piece of corrugated steel and fitted that in the middle, okay, allowing the 2 gaps either side, which you're going to need for your fan and also for your vent. So that's your input and your output. Okay, all the sheets are pop riveted together, so they're all strong. Okay, then you need to add some baffle plates. I added 3 baffle plates, and also some directional plates at the ends to deflect the fan. Okay, and as you can see there, this is with the metal panel inside the box. Okay, and you can see that the air flows from one side, and it's redirected all the way through the channels and down into the output. Okay, this is the box. I then remove the steel plates, obviously. This is the box with the 2 4-inch holes cut in them, and I've sprayed it using matte black heat resistant spray paint. Okay, you can get that as stove paint, and you'll need about 6 cans of this, believe me. And so then I'll place the steel plates back inside the box, used a tumble dryer directional fan, as you can see there on the right hand of the picture, and on the left hand side is the output. So the fan blows from the right, goes up and down the channels, and then goes out in through the vent on the bottom left. You can see the brackets there also. The idea then was to fit it to the wall. Okay, before you did that, obviously I had to drill the 2 4-inch holes, one into the kitchen, one from the dining room. The dining room one's got the fan, which is the one on the right. The one on the left will just be airflow going into the kitchen. Obviously you're going to need a hand to fit the box, and once you've fitted the box on the wall, then you need to fit the polycarbonate sheet, and you need to drill and fix that about 6 inches between each screw. Okay, I also used foam strip, weather sealing strip, before placing the polycarbonate sheet to the box. Once it's all fitted, this is came inside the house and fitted the 4-inch vent in the kitchen, and fitted 2 thermostats. The top thermostat, as you can see, is 70 degrees Celsius. That's inside the box temperature. Okay, that's with the sun directly onto it. The bottom thermostat is 45.6. That's the fan, sorry, that's the temperature being blown from the dining room through the box, coming out through the 70 degrees into the kitchen, and I've got a 20-degree drop basically of airflow, giving me 45.6 degrees. Um, to be honest with you, I mean that was burning the back of my hand when I was feeling this. That stat, I just pulled it from underneath the cabinet and placed it in front of the vent just to record the temperature, because I needed to know what the actual temperature was going into the kitchen. Within half an hour, the kitchen increased in 1 degrees. That's with the doors opening, leading into the dining room, sorry, into the hallway and dining room and that. So the house started to increase in temperature. It's free heat, you know, obviously it's going to cost you because you've got a 20-watt fan, which is manually switched inside the kitchen, and I just turn it on and turn it off as and when needed, okay, depending on when the sun's shining. So I hope that explains everything.